Now let's not talk about the lying, the cheating. I know there was no beating. And you know the mukazi, hashizimu yangu system. Right.
Yo, what's up, yo? This your boy Stunner. Recognize the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will. Yo, what's up, world? It's me, Stunner, aka Desmond Tamboga Chideme. I'm from Zimbabwe, and I'm a rapper. I'd love to call myself a hip hop artist, but I also like to call myself a musician because I try and experiment with everything. So basically, I'm a musician. I'm an artist. I play around with pretty much anything, but mostly I can confidently call myself a rapper. Yeah, that's one question I'd hoped people would stop asking me that, because it's been 16 years and people been asking me that, and I think I've just answered it. Well, my music, it's just been going. I follow it every year. With each year that comes up, it's a new year, and I just follow it like that. So I can't exactly say. I know where I want it to go. I want it to go global. I want people to listen to my music. I want people to hear my message. But things change. The tide shifts. So you just try and move with it, just like how fashion is. So my music just follows the tide. Where the people are, that's where my music is. To date, I think 10 or 11, 12, around about there. I think I'd need to look it up or start counting, but I think that's where I'm at. Actually, I'm a machine that I just try and control. I've been doing this for a long time, evidently. So I would like to think that I understand how this game goes and what needs to be done. I'm not going to say I'm perfect, but I try and do my best to control every situation and know that it's something that just comes to pass with every setback. It's a setup for something big to come. So I just try and fix things. I stay in there. I don't give up, and I don't waste my time worrying, because worrying really never gets you anywhere. You just sit down and you're like this whilst the world is moving. So I try not to worry about stuff and then just look forward and keep it moving. Like I said, I'm a musician, right? Too bad I'm not with, I don't play like so many, if any. I just play the drum, but if I played instruments, probably I'd be playing the guitar, the piano, drums, and all that. But my creativity, it's with the things that happen in my head and the things that happen in my life. I try not to just focus on one thing, like I said before, to say I'm this hip hop artist, and then I start speaking in a certain kind of way or start acting a certain kind of way. I'm Zimbabwean, and I'm controlled by everything that happens around Zimbabwe. So if I'm uptown, we're going to do uptown. If I'm downtown, I'll do downtown. If I want to go traditional, I'll go traditional. So I feel that's how I have managed to relate to everyone year in, year out. Because I didn't say it in those words, but I was saying I do not want to tie myself down to one thing. To say I'll only play for this team. I like to be an independent person. I make my own decisions and decide today I wanna do like a jazz drum beat, or tomorrow I want to do a traditional drum beat, or I want to do a standard hip hop bass or an R&B thing. But mainly, I know I'm a rapper, so I'd still rap on anything. I don't want to sign myself down to something and tie myself down to say this is me. So define me however you want. I know I'm a rapper. And I've been working on my vocals, and I don't know how they're going to come out, what I'm going to sound like, but it's stuff that I do. I love music. If it is that this interview is being watched by someone in Brazil, America, or Spain, they're watching an international interview right now, so I believe I'm international. I think you could call it like sibling rivalry or something. It's not really beef. I don't want to call it beef. It's just when you can't have Maburu two in one house, like two bulls in one crow. It happens. It happens in music. I wear a red jacket, and somebody goes out there and they say, my jacket is better than all the jackets that have been out there. And then I come out and say, what you talking about? I have the best jacket. And you have things like that happening. But I think fans really take things out of proportion and they blow it out there. They call it beef, and you expect it to be saying things against each other. Maybe his people say, no, he's taking it too much, give it to him. And then my people say the same thing. In the end, you've got songs. But I would like to say, back where I come from in Zimbabwe, I think we haven't gotten to that level of beef where people really want to call it beef like that, because that beef yanga iriko after chokwadi vamwe vobona vachikora mabhonzo because ndifunga kuti mafight anomira. I think it's something that we need. It's something that's there. I do not really know the criteria that they use to give people those things, because every time I feel like I'm deserving, like, give me something, I'm deserving of this stuff. But the awards are there. I respect them, and whoever they give on whichever year, I might not be cool with them, but I accept. And if I don't get anything in my head, like I had said before, I don't let anything worry me or sit me down. I just say, you know what? I need to get that back next year, and I go out and I work harder, and what do you know? I get it the next year. So we need them. We need more award shows. We need more challenging things. That was actually my tour manager, not my actual manager. She used to handle all my outside of Zimbabwe shows every time, and the shows I had, I don't know, I guess SA, Spain, America, England, and stuff. So she wasn't like on a day-to-day manager, but because if you recall, after her, I had a manager called Zikamai, who then left for Australia, and Vocal then replaced Zikamai. But before Zikamai, I basically used to run all my local business by myself. He's young and he has the energy, I guess. Because really you can't manage an artist that doesn't want to be managed. Right, so I just told him, look, whatever you say, you're young, I need that young energy. You are out there, you know what's going on. So whatever you say, I'm going to listen to you. I'm not going to be hard-headed about things. So it's been working, with his first, like, some really tough situations, and I don't know what goes on in his head, but we seem to have come out of it, or we're coming out of it. We've got a big song right now. We out here. Last year we were in England, and I believe we're going to be doing Asia, China, and stuff. So we're doing great. He's doing great. We're okay. We're still solid. The year hasn't even gone far. So as part of the strategy, we have singles that we're releasing. So there's been talk of doing like a greatest hits, but with new producers, like different producers, the young generation that's there. So not using the same instrumentals, like remake of the old songs. And there's been talk of just doing an album. So we really don't know which direction we're going to take, but there's going to be something. Obviously, we always deliver each year. I'd love to think that, but I have other people that I've been looking at, because we've tried to do another song. I can't get hold of her. She's busy. She's got projects she's working on. But if it happens, it would have happened. I think when they say that, they don't mean me. It's usually with the producers lately, they forget that this is a business. To somebody that takes this craft as serious as I do, it has to do with the approach, from how you approach the artist to getting to work together, and whether you gel with the producer. So I can't just step up to any producer and say, yeah, let's work. If there's no chemistry between me and the producer, we're probably not going to work. So for me, I look at things like that, and I believe in making my own producer. Like, I never started with a guy that was established already. Like, I had to create my own producer, Dr. Clarence, and I had to start with another new producer that I've been working with. And the new guys, the new trap guys, I hear a lot of bits, but they don't have that soul, that heart for me that I look for. It might sound crazy and everything, but if it doesn't have that heart, I probably won't do much with it. Or I would actually ask for the instrumental and we remake it at the studio, buy it off that producer. So for them to say I refuse to work with them, I think that's a bit too much. I don't refuse to work with anyone, but it's all about the approach. You don't want someone like after you've worked, then they start saying claiming things, or they're saying bad things like, if it wasn't for me, this wouldn't have what. So it's a mind game as well. You know, you gotta be family. It's like letting someone in your life, you know, by letting them onto your project. So it's about that. It's not just doesn't happen just because you're good. Just like how there are even better rappers out there, better than me, but still then they can't make it. They're not in there because you gotta set your mind, body, and soul as one, and come correct. We've evolved differently. He's gone on another dimension. Like that's really far. He's way ahead, and I'm still back here. I'm still just what I want now and what he's trying to do. It's two different things. I don't think I can do what he wants to do. I'll call myself basic if I can call myself that. Yeah. And he's more advanced now. We did a big song. Well, let me say, I called him on a big song. I'm going to be honest about this, all right? I called him on a big song. We did the song. It went really big. It went viral. And at one point, he wanted to call it a duet, which it was not. And that didn't go down well with me. And you know how the story goes. When that happens, I'm not happy. He's still happy because he's on the song and he's getting all this attention and everything. And then I sort of just walked away. And then later on, you know, I think we got a show together in Scotland. I think that's when we started talking, and we sort of tried to work together again. And yeah, we're still trying to do that. We've done another song which is really huge, but the follow-up, I asked the guy, like, look, we have to do a video. Let's do a video. So he never came back to me, and that's where we are. If what you're saying is true, then it's really crazy. It's absurd, because I remember I wrote that song when I was in the bathroom. Yeah, I was actually bathing. That's when I wrote the song. The instrumental was made by a young producer that no one knows. It wasn't even Dr. Clarence that made the instrumental for Godo. It was a producer in Glenora. I went there. That's where I used to stay. I got the beat. I listened to the beat. It was interesting. It had something in it, like that thing that I always look for. It had the heart and everything, but it wasn't solid. I took that instrumental to Dr. Clarence. Dr. Clarence made the instrumental solid. I then wrote the song. Even when I finished writing the chorus, I called Junior Brown. I told him, yo, I've got the chorus. I need someone to sing on it. And I went and I collected Bashupi from where he was staying, somewhere in Borodale there. We got him from there, drove him all the way to a studio called Gunweed something. I don't know if you remember, Gunweed something. They were in town. And I even went there with one girlfriend that I was seeing then. You know, we sat down. I gave him every single word to the song, and he wanted to sing a whole lot of things. I don't know, animals and what. And I told him, look, guy, just say Tisumashak, Tisumashak. That was it. So somebody writing all those lyrics for me, I am not sure. That song has 3 verses. So, like, really. We used to work together. He produced my album, one of my albums. And if people recall, he used to be on each and every one of my albums, dropping freestyles. So I can say we're okay. Like, again, the fans want to say everybody been looking for the next thing to put Stunna down, but it's not going to happen that easy. I think they need to just let me be and support whoever they want to support next, because really trying to find an artist to say, oh, he's better than you're no more singing anymore. Well, nobody's going to stop me from singing. I'm going to keep singing. I have fans out there. So if they have the next person that they want to say is bigger than me, then that's cool. But that will never stop me from singing. So I respect any other artist that comes. Junior Brown, Takura, Ten Diamond, Tricky J, all those other rappers, I respect them all. We've always been solid. Like I said, he produced a full album for me. I think the most successful album I ever had, Junior Brown produced it. I don't look for it. Okay. I don't look for it because it's really my private life that goes out there. So it's not like I create stuff. If I was looking for controversy, you'd be having something like Stan has gone into the supermarket and he stole a pair of socks, or I stole what, or I just did something ridiculous like probably run across the airport naked. That's looking for controversy. But when you have issues like my issues, these are issues that are supposed to be private. So I can't say I go out there and I look for controversy. It's just that I'm somebody that is known like that. So things go out there and it's deemed as controversial. People do whatever it is they do with it, and they greatest regret.
Yeah, in life.
Personal or business? Business. I met up with what's his name? The guy, the DJ Esco, the one that did Future's Facas and Comas. Yeah. I met him before he was big in the States. He gave me his CD and he's like, yo, I do beats. I'm a DJ. Whoa, listen to my work. I had a show in America. I just took his CD and I put it on the side. I just thought, yeah, it's just another one of those people. And when I came back to Zimbabwe, I'd play the CD in my car. There's some really nice stuff. And after a week, and I had Future, this guy called Future has released an album, a song, Facas and Comas. Then I had DJ Esco. And I'm like, what? I know this name. And I realized, hey, that's the guy I spoke with. And I never got his number or anything. So I could have been there then. I passed on that. So business-wise, I always think about it. That's my biggest regret. I'm loving my life. I don't regret anything that's happening in it. Because with everything that's happened in my life, it's what made me me. So I'm good with it. I do not know. Do you want to talk about somebody's wife? No, not at all. Everything that happened, I knew about it. It was planned. She did go into the house. I knew everything. After she came out of the house, before she went back, I was seated with her. We spoke about everything. Everything was okay. It's just that people don't know. I never do anything that I don't know anything about. It's my life. I'm in control. Yes. Like I said, I do not go out looking for stuff. It is normal things that everybody does. It's just sad and unfortunate that it goes out there, and I don't know how, but it happened. And I did not put it out, and people still do it up to now. People still send each other pictures. I know that for a fact. So it was between us. If it was something that we enjoyed doing, then it was that. The only thing is that it was very unfortunate that it got out there, and I'm sorry to the people that saw that didn't want to see it, but it happened. The honest truth is, Stan is a big name, right? It's bigger than me. It's bigger than any money that's back home, right? It's a big name, and if somebody can't handle it, if they're not, I don't know if I can say educated to deal with it, but if you hang around me, sooner or later, people are going to want to know about you. So everything that comes with that name will be attached to you, and you have to be able to deal with it. And if you can't deal with it, things will happen, and people might think you're controversial, but you're not. It's just that where you are. So stunner around girls or around girlfriends, it's out there. But if it was Desmond, I'm sure everything would stay inside. I've never spoken about my private life, my relationships or anything, but people have spoken about them. So, and I still keep quiet because I can handle everything that comes my way. No. I have a baby. I have my daughter. Tion is 18. She does not have a baby. Now I'm telling the media will write a whole lot of things. Media been writing stuff. It's said that today's media, they just want to sell a story. They don't care if they have to say, we are sorry for misinforming you yesterday, but as long as they get likes, as long as they get readers, they get followers, they're okay with it. A lot of things been badly published and wrong information has been given to people, but for me to have had anything like that, we needed to have been in a relationship where we were like, but it wasn't even like that. So no, there is no baby anywhere. Did I cheat?
Yeah.
Define cheating. If it's getting another girlfriend, I did not go outside and get another girlfriend. I just, probably because of what had happened privately in my house. Maybe things weren't going well or what, which no one will ever know because I decided to keep quiet. I went out there and I found a friend, a piece on whatever, that one fine sunny day. And I came back, I refused to say I cheated. Everything happens for a reason. I'm here right now and I'm smiling and I'm like, it is what it is. So I'm good. I'm fine. With everything, you should just take your time. You should. With everything. But I just felt like we were true grown-ups and there was really nothing to wait for. Adam Sandler. If I was a soccer star, I think I would be, what's that Liverpool captain, the one that just left? Yeah, I'll be Gerrard, I think. I do not know. As much as I like Tyson, I don't think I'm the type to be biting people's ears off. So she got me a present. That car came on the 11th of May. That is my birthday. It was a birthday present. And number two, it was not her money, it was our money. We were married. We were not boyfriend and girlfriend or people that just met. So if she's claiming that, then she should first say we were not married. So that is wrong. It's my house. I don't need to move out of it. They're all claims. We had an audio, and the audio needed to be acted out. And that is exactly what we did. If anything, it's actually the director came up with a script, Andy Carter, and we acted out the script. I wrote the song. It was just artistic. The bridge, I did that. I had done that before with another song, so it wasn't anything new. I was not shopping with her. It was just a picture. A picture does not describe people shopping, because shopping is actually like a doing word, and this was just a still picture, so people can't say I was shopping with her. She wanted to buy 20 tickets for her fans at the mall, and I was with the show promoters and everybody, so she came to the mall where we were, and yes, I saw her. It's actually not bad stuff. It's okay stuff, because like really, I don't. People get angry. People say a whole lot of things, you know, when they're angry, and the idea of saying publicly saying something negative about someone, you probably want them to feel the pain. You want them to feel the hurt. So you'll say anything you want to say. You can start saying probably you have a big head, you have a what, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that's how things are, because now people have this idea. I don't want to walk around saying to people, oh, I've got money, I'm that guy that came out and said, and this man is rangu but ndiri botsano. All right. I have been living before 2016, and I can still publicly stand and say, there is no rapper that can stand in front of me and say, they've got it better than I do. Like where I'm standing right now, I can still say that. So kana muna akutaura uko namna chituka mune, people are like yes. It's like that because it's what they wish. They wish for the name Stunna to go down, but it's not going to happen. My fans know that. They know that I'm solid. And before 2016, I've been having my life. I've been doing all these things. We've been balling. We've been doing it. Like, hey, I'm still that guy who had the baddest bitch in the club. Still Mr. Tazwiri Cash Records, and I'm still him right now before all that. If anything, I did not do anything for myself 2016, so I can't say anything happened for me 2016. And now that we've started 2017, I'm here, I got a big song, I got a big video, we're doing it big, we're back. If it happens that I meet up with somebody that I feel the connection with, I will do a collaboration. I'm not just going to run outside because people say I have to have a collaboration. I don't need to have a collaboration. I need to make a good song. That's what I need to do. Because those people, they never started by having a collaboration. So I just need to work on myself, make a big song. If they come to me saying they need a record, then we'll do a record. If we meet over a drink and then the conversation is, yo, let's do a song, then it's a collaboration. So I'm not going to go out there hunting for an artist. Like, again, I think people are consumed by wanting to be on Channel O and Trace rather than working on that song that will get the people, and then you'll feel the need to do a video to show on Channel O and Trace. So people are just doing these mediocre songs and then just send them to Channel O and then they just bounce back, right? I could have sent the one song that I did with Sir Ford, but it's unfortunate that it had a couple of cursing songs and our topic really wasn't. So we didn't feel the need to do that and we just wasted time. But the purpose that we'd done the video for worked, and yeah, we did it. But yeah, I would love to put my videos out there. But once again, when I do that, I want to have something solid that I know could, yes, this is a song. And this song deserves visuals so that the rest of Africa will know what we're talking about. Not just because I can afford to do a video, any song, I'm going to do it and then send it to Channel O. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to waste my time. I guess it's my happiness, actually, because I love doing music and I'm happy when I do that. So I think I've achieved peace of mind and I've been able to take care of myself, take care of my daughter, take care of my family. So for 15, 16 years, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm not counting the awards and everything, but I believe in just being happy. I believe in making life with a big smile, making it out of life with a big smile. So yeah. Hey yo, this is the life that we wish for. The money, the women, the cars, and the booze that we called for. The life yacho hachaguta to give me more. Hustle on 100, but still yelling, give me more. This sin fresh like my women. Give me more. Then give our show my shit. You give me more. The only rapper in the hood pushing banzo. I get my stash straight from the block, the bando. Vashamisika. Babatwa. Vanyara ronge munu wakugerwa ndevu. Shavorongodzwa. Vaviringika, varwadziwonge player yatsiko pambavu. All we need is some good time, good weed, good liquor. All I know I need is a bad girl. And then she talk about she wanna lick the rapper. She wants me to stick it up or what? Bad girl. Yo, what's up, yo? This your boy Stunner to Zero Coast Records. And we out here, we're living in life. Triple V, double T, the primary speaker, and recognized 2017.
Bamwana chizva maita munhu mukuru hamunyarisa maita sedhanzi riri panze wakaburitsa maspika kuita hunhu wabhoki kurasa